Hello and welcome to another episode of the Title Issues podcast, the world's finest comic book podcast. As always, we're your hosts. I'm Ibi.
And I'm Benny. Today we'll be going over the MCU movies. We recently rewatched all of them.
From phase 1 to phase 5.
Yeah, so watch us rank them.
It's a comic world and we're your guide with passion and laughs on this nerdy ride. Grab your snacks, tune in, let's go. Welcome to Title Issues where the comics glow.
There isn't much to say about this one, right? We recently rewatched all of these movies. We've got opinions. Let's rank them.
Oh, I'm excited to get into the nitty gritties of this episode. And I guess we're going to go through them in like the order of release.
Yeah, production order, right? So basically how they were released, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
all right, let's get into this.
Yeah, we're starting off with Iron Man.
I think this one should go into absolute cinema. I think this one changed the way that we do comic book movies. I think was so iconic.
Honestly, yeah, like this started the universe. Like without it, we wouldn't have an MCU. Also, like I do remember watching this and feeling like, hey, I like Iron Man now. You know, like it really changed my perception on the character. So
yeah,
100%.
I think this is absolutely
this is a non-discussion. This is an absolute cinema.
Yeah, outside of that, it was a great movie. It wasn't like it was just different than a lot of what we'd seen before. It was the first time we got to see like a very serious movie take on hero that was like pulled off in like
it was
like blockbuster scale.
Yeah, well, we did get Batman Begins before, but like yeah, this felt like a cool take on the character. It really made Iron Man like
it was also comic book accurate-ish, right?
Yeah.
Like it was,
but
like,
also a bit grounded and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
One change that I do like that this movie did to the comics was make Jarvis an AI, which was honestly really cool. Like yeah, they merged like Homer and Jarvis into one character, and it's like it works way better than just having him be a butcher.
I agree.
Yeah. All right. Next up, the Incredible Hulk. This is Edward Norton's Hulk, right? So
yes. Where would you put this one?
Honestly, like I didn't like when I first watched this movie. I didn't like it as much, but rewatching it, it's actually really good. Like I'm surprised by how much I like this.
I definitely I've seen this movie a couple of times, and I definitely liked it like the latter times that I saw it. I still wouldn't, like compare it, for example, to the first Iron Man movie. I would not put it in absolute cinema. Would I recommend it to someone? I feel like no, I would not.
Actually, okay.
Yeah, I mean it's great. Like if you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't want to watch it, you're not missing out on anything like important. So I would say to me, it's mid. Do you tug more towards like you would recommend it?
I feel like I would recommend it, especially like people don't like seem to talk about it as much, so it's something that I would really recommend to people. It does like slow down.
It's definitely the best. It's definitely the best out of all the solo Hulk films.
Well, yeah, this is the only solo Hulk film. Well, oh yeah,
look in the MCU. I just mean
compared to like Ang Lee's Hulk, yeah. It does like slow down in the middle, but like they also like touch on other concepts with like Edward Norton, like Bruce Banner not trying to get angry, right, and like trying to keep his heart rates normal. And this is also the scariest Hulk we've seen. Like we actually feel like Edward Norton loses control of the Hulk. Just because it drags a bit in the middle, I will put it in mid.
Okay,
but like if you guys haven't seen this in a while, truly recommend. Like it's way better than you'd expect it to be.
Can't say the same. Just kidding.
All right.
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2.
I felt like Iron Man 2 was a solid sequel. It definitely is not as iconic as the first Iron Man. But to me, it was a very strong film. And like one of those sequels that really did live up to the first one.
Dude, I feel the exact opposite.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the only saving grace of the movie was Sam Rockwell's hammer.
So you'd put it in absolute. I see you hovering over.
No. I'm just putting that as a placeholder. Like I'd probably like put it somewhere near like airplane, or like you'd watch this on an airplane. But I don't know. Like to me, Whiplash was. Whiplash wasn't.
See, this feels like an essential. I get what you. Okay. Yeah. I get what you mean.
It did introduce Nick Fury. It did introduce like.
Black
Widow, Agent Coulson too. Like Agent Coulson was in the first movie, but like he played a bigger role in this one.
See, I can't imagine justifying watching The Incredible Hulk over this movie.
Actually,
yeah, 100%.
Okay, where would you put mid or would recommend?
I was gonna say would recommend, but since you feel so strongly negatively, let's go for a mid.
Okay, in mid, would you put it over or under the Hulk?
I personally, I think it's over the. I feel like if you never watched the Hulk, the impact on your like you
I-
viewing the MCU is so tiny, like
Okay, I see.
it's not-
Just because this plays into the larger MCU picture, this also like has better animation and like a better climactic fight. The Hulk does have really good climactic fight scene too. Okay, just because this plays more into the story, I'll put this in mid.
okay, fair
Above
enough.
the Hulk.
So next we have Thor.
Yes, Thor. This is the first Thor. This is where he loses his powers and Odin enchants the Mjolnir and throws it to Earth, and whoever's worthy to lift the hammer gets the powers of Thor.
This movie was good.
Honestly,
That's probably all I have to say about it.
honestly, yeah, like I remember like even my cousins who didn't like superhero movies, they watched this and they enjoyed it. It was a fun ride, but like not the best MCU movie.
It was also at a time where everything was new. Like all this superhero stuff was new. There wasn't a lot of like fatigue. There wasn't a lot of this. But looking at it as a collection, like the MCU in general as a collection of films, it's definitely one of the most mid.
I would put it above Iron Man 2.
I think so.
Okay, so
I think so
we agree on this. So mid
Yes.
above Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. What do we have next?
Captain America, the first Avenger.
I would
People might hate me for this take, but we'll see.
okay. I would say I would recommend.
You would recommend. I would put it on the airplane.
Really?
It's easily my least favorite. My least favorite Captain America movie.
Okay. How come?
Similar to Hulk, it did drag on a lot in the middle, but like it dragged on for way longer than Hulk did. It took a while for like Captain America to actually go into the action. The movie felt.
I felt like the CGI was so good in that. Like seeing skinny Steve Rogers,
Yeah.
Red Skull, like the combat scenes, like.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't. Even just the war parts of it wasn't that intriguing to me. It just felt like a filler movie to carry us over to the Avengers. Maybe on rewatch I was more excited about the Avengers than Captain America, so that's why it didn't hit.
Well, the thing is, yeah, I think so. And the thing is, like that movie definitely is a better movie than The Incredible Hulk. Like
actually,
like, cinematography wise, acting wise, like sheer grand scale, like comic accuracy, like all the things we normally care about. It just definitely was higher than the Hulk. That's how I feel. I would put it mid above Hulk.
above Hulk.
Like that. That's what I think. Yeah.
I'll rock paper.
I mean, I would have put it above Iron Man 2 and Thor. So I would have put it in the would recommend, but I feel like you're tugging it down. So I'd say like that's like an even middle ground.
Okay. Though let the record state that I do think it's better. I do think Hulk is better. Hulk's better than Iron Man 2 too. Okay, but that's...
What? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there.
All right, the first Avengers, the Joss Whedon.
I would say would recommend.
Actually, yeah, I see it because honestly, on a rewatch, it's really slow. It takes a lot to start. Like
Okay, but you also have to keep in mind this is the first time an ensemble superhero film was done like to this scale, and like that doesn't come without like you're pioneering. So a lot of the problems with this film are like the fact that it's the first of its kind.
Honestly, sorry, I can't put it underneath absolute cinema. Like even though it drags a lot in the beginning, like the movie doesn't fully start until they apprehend Loki. But
I'm
that one scene in New York
to put it there.
That one scene in New York where like
the Avengers assemble.
Yeah, Avengers assemble and the camera pans around.
Do it.
Yeah,
do it. Let's keep it absolute cinema.
I still put Iron Man above it, but yeah, it's.
Yeah, I agree. I agree too.
All right, next up is Iron Man 3. This movie gets shit on a lot, right? It's
yeah, and upon rewatch, it's really messy and it isn't as well put together storytelling wise as the other films. It was a bit like all over the place. There was a lot happening. It was like I don't know. I felt like it was good, but it wasn't as good as what we the other two films.
Yeah, I do like how they tried to explore like Tony's psyche after what happened in New York and how he almost lost his life and stuff. But I don't know, like it felt like this. I don't know if you agree with this or not, but like it felt like the start of the comedic Marvel, like where jokes take more press, like undercutting action and tension with jokes, right?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
It also felt like where the Iron Man armor was at its weakest. Where like
it also became like a little bit of a game where like you have more people wearing the Iron Man armor and stuff. We got some cool scenes like the armor being used to save Pepper.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. Like
I don't know, like there are worse movies on this list, but like
I honestly liked it more than the second Iron Man.
oh, actually, okay.
Not because it was a better movie,
Mhm.
but because the things it did well, it did
Yeah, I do
better
like it more
than
the second
Man
Iron Man.
3.
Yeah, honestly, I
Yeah.
would drop the second Iron Man more. Like to me, the second Iron Man wasn't good.
You know what? Why don't we put the second Iron Man on no, because
No,
Hulk is there. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Oh wow.
I'm basing it out relative to the other. No, we can put this one. Do you like it more than Thor?
I think I like it less than Thor more than Iron Man 2.
I agree.
Honestly, if Hulk is what's ruining this for you, I'll drop Hulk one level if we can drop Iron Man 2.
Okay, I say let's go from Iron Man 2 and drop it to watch on an airplane.
So
No,
like this?
stop. No, no. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, almost got away with it.
All right. Tell me.
All right. Oh, yeah, the good one. Your favorite movie, Thor: The Dark World.
I'm gonna be honest. I know we said we'd rewatch these, but I couldn't even get myself to rewatch this one.
Honestly, like I don't. I get it. I get it. It wasn't that good. It was
Nothing in
really
the world can get me to rewatch this film.
absolute chat. Like it's not. Yeah, like it was really boring. Like here's
Like
the thing.
if there was between watch on a plane and absolute trash, I'd put it there. But
Yeah.
to be honest, like if we're gonna compare it to the
it had some good like
it's not great.
moments with like Thor and his mom and stuff, but I don't know. Like it's bad, but in a different way from like modern Marvel. It's just boring. It's just
Yeah, it really was.
It took a lot to start, and once it started, it wasn't even that worth it. Like
Yeah.
this is probably the first bad movie Marvel put out.
I agree.
Okay, after that we get your least favorite movie, Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier is probably better than the first Avengers movie.
Probably that. Yeah, I would probably even put it above Iron Man.
You know what? I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah, Winter Soldier was especially
That
good.
fight
I remember the first time
sequences
watching
were
it.
so good.
Yeah, I remember the first time watching it, and I was like, yeah, this is good. This is something that I can recommend to even non-comic book fans. Like my dad doesn't watch comic books, and I recommended Winter Soldier to him because it was
Yeah.
something.
See,
that
the thing is, I'm not a huge fan of Captain America. I actually like really don't like the character of Captain America, like in the comics.
Mhm.
And so, like the first movie that I saw of Captain America was fine.
Mhm.
Like I watched it, I was like, cool.
Oh,
It's what I know about
yeah,
Captain America.
would you say
right?
the Hulk movie was better than it?
No, I don't. You know what?
I'm gonna
No.
keep nagging until we do it. So
No.
Damn it.
I'm sorry, but definitely. You know what? If you feel that strongly about the Hulk film, I don't feel that strongly about the Captain America movie. You want to swap them? Let's swap their place.
Finally, yes. And then maybe at one point in this video, I'll get. I'll be able
No,
to push
I
it all
don't
the way
think we're
to.
doing that.
I'll be able to
Okay,
work it all the way
but-
up to would recommend.
Yeah, but Winter Soldier is just fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm
Winter-
glad we agree that it's the best on
Yeah,
this
Winter
list.
Soldier
Okay.
so far is the best movie that came out from Marvel.
Okay, what's next?
Well, next is the ragtag group known as Guardians of the Galaxy.
Absolute cinema.
The first guard, I would recommend.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
I don't think it beats the first three. I don't think it beats the three movies we have in absolute cinema, and I don't know. I would put it in would recommend right now because I don't think it beats those three. And I do have like another.
I was gonna say it to me. It beats even the first Iron Man.
Actually,
I think that movie was so good that like James Gunn became addicted to like doing that style and all of this to me. You said
also kind of
you said-
defined Marvel's style moving forward.
I was just gonna say
Mhm.
you said it was Iron Man 3,
Mhm.
but I really thought this was the beginning of the end for like seriousness in Marvel movies.
Mhm.
It worked so well for that film, but then everything afterwards suffered from how well that film went. So to me, I would put it second in absolute cinema.
Actually,
That's my placement for it.
hmm.
I just feel like it really was so good that it destroyed everything after it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
We get so many iconic stuff in that.
I'll put it last in absolute cinema.
Okay, let's do that. I agree.
But if there's more absolute cinemas that come in above it, we'll drop it down.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll
All
take it one movie at a time.
Okay, the next one is Age of Ultron. What did you think about
This one is okay. I did not like this movie.
Mhm.
I felt like it was almost like they took the formula from the first Avengers film like in terms of structure and like plot threads, and copy pasted it and put a new villain in.
Yeah.
Like it was just so much of the same. Like there was not too much that's new. And Ultron is such a great character. And he's like Spader did such an amazing job in this film too. So that's the only thing I feel that elevated it above mid. I would say would recommend, but it's just carried by the performance. That's it.
I remember when it first came out, people didn't like James Spader as Ultron, just because Ultron's like a serious villain in the comics, and then he was a bit more comedic here. But honestly, on rewatch, I really liked this movie. The action scenes were crisp. The dialogue was fun. Just everything in there was cool, right? I would recommend it to you.
Okay, perfect.
It's way better than what people say. Like people's perception of this is that it's bad, but like I think it's really good. Like
I don't think it's bad. I just don't think that it's like an original film. It literally just was copy paste of the first Avengers. Like I swear to God, if we broke down the structure and put them side by side, like one on top of the other, you would see so many parallels that it's the same as like The Force Awakens and A New Hope in Star Wars. You know, like it was just like, why are you doing the same thing?
Okay, here's the thing. I do think it does it better than the first Avengers. It's a lot faster to get going than the first Avengers. The first Avengers is really slow when it starts, right? I do think it's better than the first Avengers. The only reason the first Avengers is in absolute cinema, and this isn't, is because the first Avengers is more iconic.
Yeah, but that's also why I feel like I like this Avengers less, because it just took a lot from the first.
It's not original.
Like, okay, so like that's a factor too. Like you cannot credit this one without crediting the other one. So I cannot possibly fathom why this one could be a better movie. You know, it just feels like it copied the formula that succeeded with the first one. So everything successful about it comes from the fact that that other one exists.
Okay, fair. Not happy about
that.
I'm kidding.
All right. What's next?
Next up is the first Ant-Man. When this first came out, I remember watching it and I was like, oh, this is fun. This is a fun movie. On a rewatch, it's an okay movie. It's like
I would put it at the end of Watch on a Plane.
End of Watch on a Plane. I would put it above Captain America, honestly, because it is a fun movie to watch. It's enjoyable to watch.
It just felt like the stakes were like, I don't know.
It also feels like it didn't like impact the MCU as much at that time.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I would probably be above or I'm not. It's either above or below Captain America.
If you don't feel strongly about it, I say put it below.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm not that invested in this. This is not the hill I want to die on. The hill I died on was Hulk being in.
The Hulk being better than Captain America. Yeah. Okay.
No, my hill is the Hulk being in would recommend. I'm still fighting for that.
No. There's no way that's happening. Anyways, let's move.
All right. Next up is Civil War. The Avengers fight with each other because Scovia.
Why don't you go first with this one? Tell me your thoughts.
All right. When I first watched this, I loved this movie. This movie was just really good. I'm a DC fanboy. That year, I was more hyped for Batman v Superman than Civil War. But even I had to admit that Civil War is a really good movie. And I remember my gripes at the time was like, Iron Man got beat and stuff. But then on a rewatch, you realize, hey, this is a Captain America movie first and foremost.
Man, like it really was like drinking the like Captain America Kool-Aid as it was going through.
Yeah. Also, it was our introduction to Black Panther and Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, that's true. I forgot that Black Panther was in this one. You know what? Would recommend, and probably higher than the Age of Ultron.
Yeah, especially on the rewatch, it does actually hold up. I don't think I'd put it in absolute cinema just because I do have some gripes with the movie. It's like the actions. Like it's based on one action sequence. The rest of it is fine. Some of the chase scene with the Black Panther and
was pretty cool.
Yeah, but like besides that,
isn't this also the introduction of Spider-Man?
Yeah, this was also Spider-Man.
Yeah. This I think that's also like big. We got to see Tom Holland.
I feel like it's carried by two action sequences and then a slim. Like the story isn't that deep on the backside. Next up, we have Doctor Strange, the first Doctor Strange.
I really like this movie.
Actually.
Yeah. I really liked it. Like I would put it in would recommend.
Mm-hmm.
And I would put it probably above Age of Ultron.
Actually, I was gonna go with the mid, but seeing what we have in mid, I do think would recommend fits it a bit more.
Man, Benedict Cumberbatch embodied it so perfectly. The visuals, like the CGI was great. The story was great. Comic accuracy was great.
Even the conclusion was pretty good with Dormammu and stuff, and just trapping him in the loop.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, also seeing what we have in mid, this is clearly way better than those.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I agree it's better than Age of Ultron for sure.
Then we get Guardians of the Galaxy 2. In my
Uh,
opinion, probably the best Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I love this movie.
Yeah.
I love it more than the first. I really love this movie.
Okay, I mean, I could see it going above the first one.
Just even on a rewatch, just all of the like heartbeat moments with like Yondu and Peter Quill
And
like,
Peter, yeah, they were very powerful.
Yeah.
We also got the whistling scene, right?
Yeah,
Where-
well, the whistling scene was in the first movie. The second movie also had another whistling scene.
had the whistling scene, but it was a better whistling
Yeah,
scene.
and it had the
we-
I'm Mary Poppins, bitch. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Alright.
I would also put it above the Avengers. If it's up to me, I'll put it over Iron Man 3, Iron Man 1,
Okay,
2.
relax. Okay, calm down. We'll put it over Avengers, but we won't put it over.
Okay, damn.
All right, what's next?
After that, we get the first Tom Holland Spider-Man Homecoming.
I would recommend probably above all the others.
About sorry, but probably where?
Above all the others.
All the others. I wouldn't put it above Civil War. Just
Okay.
yeah, I would.
Man,
I
I can be
actually
would?
would put it above Civil War. Just because Civil War is carried by two action scenes and just the plot, but like the plot of Civil War is a bit slim. This one felt like I don't know.
Meaty.
I do put it under Civil War just because it.
Yeah. But we got Black Panther and Spider-Man's first introduction.
And
Everything cool.
yeah, also Spider-Man seems a lot too reliant on like Stark and Stark tech. So
That's true.
yeah.
And
towards
we'll
the
get into
end,
that.
yeah, towards the end he goes without the suit, but yeah.
Okay, so what do we say? What's next?
What's after this is Thor Ragnarok.
Listen, we don't have to say much. Put it above the other Thor movie, but put it in absolute trash.
No, the other Thor movie is in mid.
No, the other Thor movie.
Oh no, I love Thor Ragnarok.
You better be joking. Please tell me you're joking. Please.
What, bro? What the? I loved it the first time I watched it. The second time I watched it, it was really enjoyable.
This movie is the epitome of everything wrong with Marvel.
Actually,
it was not serious at all.
Yeah, it did have some serious moments, like when Odin died. Are you thinking of the other Thor movie, Thor: Love and Thunder?
No. I'm thinking of Thor Ragnarok, where there's like a play of his life. The beginning is him fighting this giant fiery demon, and he's like turning around and like, man, no, and like the way Hulk was treated in this was so like, bro, like I'm sorry, the whole movie was like this movie, by the way, is a comedy. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is a comedy. Yeah.
No, I just didn't like the tone.
Actually,
we can put it at we could put it in mid, but I would put it at the bottom of mid.
Did you like the first Thor movie more than this?
Yes, yeah, like as a yes.
Actually, no.
But that's not because the first Thor movie was a better movie. But the first Thor movie did a better job being a Thor movie than this did. This was just so much like this movie literally is the problem with everything Marvel. Like it's just too funny all the time.
The problem with everything in Marvel is that they tried to copy this movie. It's not that this movie.
No, this movie was the start of the end. Like not the start of the end, but it was like the first time it was too much, like way too much.
I have to strongly disagree. No way. Like I would put this movie and would recommend. This is probably the best Thor movie. Like at the bare minimum, it's the best Thor movie. I can't put it underneath the other Thor.
Okay, we'll settle for that. But like I have nothing positive to say about this film.
Actually, wow.
Yeah, it also took like a really great thing of like the Hulk in that like
like
world, and it just did not capitalize on it at all. The fight between Hulk and Thor was so underwhelming. Thor's attitude throughout the whole thing was just so weird.
I don't know. It introduced Valkyrie. It gave us Odin's scene when he died. It also like gave us like Loki and Thor's relationship where like they're actually working together for the like.
Yeah, but it just wasn't well executed. It's not that it didn't have like good elements. It's just that it was executed poorly because it was an extreme step in the wrong direction.
I don't like, especially on a rewatch. It is a fun movie to watch. Like it's enjoyable. It's not slow. It's not boring. It's just
like on a rewatch, it made it worse for me because I was like, I see. This is where this stuff like really like started.
Wow, this is very divisive, huh?
Yeah. It's actually I'm surprised we have such different opinions on this one.
I'm glad we didn't talk about this before going into the recording this.
Me too. All right, okay, let's move on.
Maybe we can make another video on this someday where it's like Thor Ragnarok, good or trash.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. That would be a whole topic for sure.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Good to know where we stand on this. Maybe we can't be friends after this. You know. Okay. The next movie is Black Panther. The first Black
Black
Panther.
Panther, the first Black Panther, I would put and would recommend at the end. Exactly where you have it, Howard. Yeah.
I would probably put it above Age of Ultron.
Actually, yes. Let's do
Honestly, it was very iconic. If I had to, I'd put it under right under Civil War, above Spider-Man.
No. I think I enjoyed the Spider-Man movie and Doctor Strange more than I enjoyed Black Panther.
The only reason I will agree with you is just because my biggest gripe is Eric Killmonger was right in this movie, and he did win the throne fair and square when he beat T'Challa.
But not just that, but he was a more intriguing character than T'Challa. Like they didn't do a good job of like making T'Challa like a very interesting character at this stage.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Here's the thing, like rewatching it, I just realized that like he won the throne fair and square. Like he beat him in a trial by combat, fair and square. There's no reason why the Dora Milaje should side with T'Challa, right? And it's like, but like,
I agree.
Honestly, the movie was really good though. I loved it. I remember watching it for the first time, and it was like amazing.
It was grand. Like it was one of those things where I walked out of. I was like, that was
the
really
music
good.
was like even production wise, I do think it beats Spider-Man and Doctor
The thing
Strange.
is, I don't agree that Spider-Man is better than Doctor Strange, but you felt strongly about it. Like I
if you want to put Spider-Man under Doctor Strange, I do want to put like Black Panther
above it. Okay, let's do that.
Though I also do think Black Panther is better than Doctor Strange.
I disagree.
I don't know. Maybe like the final fight scene was a bit wonky on the CGI, but throughout it felt really good.
But like as a independent movie, Doctor Strange was so good. Like it was just
okay. I feel like the villain in Black Panther was better than any of.
Was
these.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Killmonger was better than like any of the other Spider-Man, any of the other MCU movies in general.
Sure. You say that, but then was Black Panther a better hero than Doctor Strange was in his movie? I don't think
I
that's
think
true.
so. I think so.
No. Like T'Challa had such little growth to me. Like he kind of just like overcame.
Well, yeah, he
was
almost
like, oh, okay.
died. He got to see his dad, and like
still, it just wasn't like as grand as like what Doctor Strange went through. You know, like the whole like transformation and like
the use of his arms and
like that. It was just so much more.
Here's the thing with Black Panther is the fact that like he got to like the reason he lost to Eric Killmonger the first time is because he was shocked by the news that like, oh, there are like people out there, like Wakandans out there that aren't getting treated well. There are just black people out there that aren't getting treated well. So when Killmonger comes in, he feels in conflict fighting his cousin, right? And then he loses and he goes to talk to his dad and stuff, and then he decides to like.
Yeah, but like that's, I don't know. It's not that it's bad at all. I love that film. It's just not as good. It's just that simple, to me.
I don't know. We need to keep going, but I do think I would put this over Civil War at least.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, next up is Infinity War. Where do you land on this one?
Absolute cinema, and I would put it like right after the Captain America, like second place.
Yeah, fair. It's a good movie. It's the amalgamation of everything. That scene where Thor comes back and just wrecks shit in Wakanda was pretty good.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah.
Okay, what? Endgame is next, right?
Well, no, we get Ant-Man and the Wasp. Which,
oh yes.
On a rewatch, I really didn't connect with the Ant-Man movies.
I want to say the same. I would even put it as absolute trash.
Above Thor.
Yeah, definitely above Thor. It did connect to the MCU in a big way. It did do some important stuff, but it just didn't feel like it. You know what I mean?
And I don't know about you, but I binged these movies, and I'm assuming you did too because we didn't have that much time. But especially coming after like Infinity War, it felt like the stakes weren't all there. You know, it felt like
no, it just wasn't. Yeah, it just wasn't.
Maybe as like
it needed more umph.
Yeah, maybe as a solo watch, it would have been a bit better. But yeah, I don't know. The next one is Captain Marvel.
Okay, yeah, Captain Marvel was maybe better than Ant-Man. Yeah, maybe better than Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, the original Ant-Man.
I think it was
on a rewatch. It was good. Like it was better than I remembered it being, but
yeah,
it still wasn't a good movie. It's like
not the best, and that's why I would say like watch on an airplane. It definitely was better than Ant-Man in my opinion.
Maybe better than Captain America too. Not Captain America too, but like the first Captain America movie.
Yeah, you're right.
And then we got Endgame, which is, in my opinion, the best MCU movie at that point.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like it's better than Civil War.
I thought you were going to say something else. I was
going to like, oh, where's he going with this?
Yeah, but no, I agree.
And to finish off Phase 3, Spider-Man Homecoming. This is the Mysterio one where they're in Europe.
This one was really good. I would recommend it above everything that's there.
Actually,
Actually,
I'd put it
yes,
a bit
yes,
above.
yes.
Just
I
because,
agree. I
yeah,
agree.
it was a bit more funnier than the first Spider-Man. It had, I don't know. I feel like the first Spider-Man
You know
had a
what?
bit more heart.
I would put it above the first Spider-Man.
Mhm.
And I think it's better than that. So like that's like our compromise, let's
Yeah.
say. But I want you to go ahead and grab the next Spider-Man movie.
Mhm.
I see it right there. I know we're supposed to be going in order, but I
Yeah.
see it right there. Grab it and put it in place of Guardians of the Galaxy in Absolute Cinema, like right behind the first Avengers for now.
I would behind the first Avengers.
Yes,
Yeah. Fair.
and then drop Guardians of the Galaxy down to
As
be
the
ahead of Civil War.
Okay, fair. Yeah, I do think on a rewatch when the hype is gone, it wasn't as good, but you see a lot of the problems with the plot. But just seeing the three Spider-Mans was iconic.
It was like it did something that like I never expected to ever see. So it was,
Yeah, my
and the story was good too.
my cousin's a huge Spider-Man fan, so when he saw this, he just lost his stuff.
I honestly walked out and said that's probably one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Mhm.
Like in general, you know, like it was so well made and the story was great, the ending was great. I really liked it.
Especially for like the movies we're going to talk about in a bit in Phase 4.
Yeah.
This was probably easily the best one in there.
All right, let's burst through Phase 4.
One eternity later.
Seamless transition. We're back. we didn't leave. We're good.
Yeah, I mean, I came here dressed in the same shirt. I was like, okay, like we had to stop recording the last this episode, and then we wanted to make it seem like seamless, so we wouldn't have to do exactly what I'm doing now. And I came here and I was dressed in the same like shirt, and I was like, okay, this is great. No one's gonna notice. And then Benny shows up, and he's like beardless.
No beard. Well, same thing. We're good. We're like
no one's gonna notice.
Yeah, no one's gonna notice. No one's gonna stay in the video for this long. If anyone's here at this point, it's like, okay.
Our 10 followers our 10 subscribers are gonna be like,
hey, I noticed him without a beard. And then there's one guy who's like gaslighting the rest. No, he's the same.
Oh man, I sincerely hope that there's someone who's like, wait a minute, what?
Well,
and then
continuity, what's happening here?
Yeah.
So
according to YouTube analytics, no one is even making it this far.
Yeah,
so if you're here, congratulations. Drop a
real one. Actually, I want to know your name.
Like please drop a comment, and we'll send you something special. I promise, you'll get something in the mail.
At this point, he promises.
All right.
Yeah. So okay.
Without further ado, let's just get back in.
Yeah, we're back into this Phase 4. I saw that. So last thing we did was we added Spider-Man to Absolute Cinema.
We skipped ahead because we said
I was surprised you put it in Absolute Cinema just because of one scene, which
one
is your favorite scene of all time, I imagine. Because I remember like you were like, oh, you texted me it, and you were like, he's just like me. I like geometry too. The Doctor Strange fight scene.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. That's like the math version of Enhance. You know? Like, that like whole geometry thing was like, oh, this like he's like a high school kid too, right? Like
he's super smart and stuff, but like it feels very show don't tell, but like it feels very tell don't show, you know, but like extreme case of that, you know, where it's like
too much.
Yeah, it's like
way too much. Anyways, it's one of those cinema sins that you forgive because the movie is pretty good.
And like you said, you like geometry too, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, okay, let's continue. Next up is Black Widow. This movie came out during like the pandemic era. Remember, like
things were not.
Yeah, it was the first movie to come out during pandemic, and there was a whole thing where they didn't release it in cinemas. It was on streaming.
Actually, there was a murder on set, which was like a big thing because they killed the character of Taskmaster. They completely butchered and murdered that character, and it's a shell of a version of that character.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, I did watch this on a plane and had to stop. Like I got bored and switched to a different movie, and then ended up going back to finishing that movie eventually because flying from the Middle East to from Canada to the Middle East to visit family, it's a 13-hour flight. So as you can imagine,
it was long enough for you to like circle back to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know what you thought of it.
Honestly, on a rewatch, it was a bit better than the first time around.
Really?
Just because the family scenes kind of like hit a bit better. But like in general, top tier movie. Would recommend.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
honestly, I don't know how you can fumble Taskmaster. Like such a cool character, such a cool concept, and they just like.
And not the only movie here that fumbles Taskmaster. We'll get to that one too.
Yeah.
Where does this go? Um,
It feels hard to put it in absolute trash, but to be honest,
I do think it's better. I do.
it's definitely better. I think it's better than the ones that are on there right
I don't think it's better than Ant-Man and the Wasp.
now. Is it not? I mean, some of the action
Both are
scenes are
very
still pretty
forgettable.
dope.
Both are very forgettable.
Look, I have absolutely no like
Just because
horse in this race. You know,
Okay,
like you
here's
can
the thing.
go wherever you.
I like Ghost more than like the MCU's version of Ghost more than the MCU's version of Taskmaster. But also,
Okay, I agree.
I like Red Guardian more than anything else. And
I feel like Red Guardian was so mistreated in that
yeah.
movie.
Well, okay, I'm thinking about the other version of Red Guardian that we see in
Yes.
another movie, which is coming
Yeah.
up soon.
Okay, that's fine. There is fine.
Honestly, we're caring too much about two movies that we don't care about.
Literally, I'm just that like toss it in there.
Yeah, but epic. All right, all
Okay.
right. Also, no one's watching at this point. Say what?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We can't be held accountable
Yeah.
for the takes after halfway through the video.
All right, all right. Next up is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Honestly, really fun. First time around. Less fun the second time around because like you knew all the jokes and stuff, but
I did not rewatch this one,
oh,
and the first time I saw it, I felt like, oh, you know, like maybe Marvel is like turning back towards making
good movies.
better movies. Yeah. It did not feel like a good movie. It just felt like it was
It was
better
fun.
than all the garbage.
To its credit, it had really good action scenes.
Yeah, honestly, it just felt like it was overshadowed by all the other characters in the MCU movies. Like I just didn't feel invested in the character, so I didn't care. You know,
Yeah.
like he doesn't contribute to the universe in a meaningful way, and at the same
Well,
time, the movie was not great enough to put him as a star character.
Yeah, I think
know?
one thing against it is the fact that we haven't seen the character since.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
it just like it could be ignored and not have consequences, which I don't think should be the case for any character introduced to
The MCU.
cinematic universe that's getting like their own solo movie.
Yeah. With that being said, I did like the movie. I liked it almost.
It's definitely. I was gonna say it's definitely better than the Ant-Man movie.
Yeah, for sure. Both Ant-Man movies, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. No, I meant the Ant-Man that we haven't watched on an airplane. So it's definitely not absolute trash.
Oh no, yeah.
But it's not better than. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think it is better than Iron Man 2.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't know. Yeah, it's also better than the Hulk, even though I really like the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
as everyone who's watched this video knows
knows
by now.
Yeah. I do really like Thor Ragnarok. That's why I can't put it on ahead of Thor Ragnarok.
Did you change the order?
No, I swear I didn't. I swear I
There's
didn't.
no way. There's no way.
I swear.
How did Thor Ragnarok get up there?
We agreed on this. Check the position.
No, we did not. You're gaslighting me.
No,
Yo, get Thor
100%.
Ragnarok out of there right now.
No, dude, 100% we did.
No, you snake. You can't do this.
No.
Oh
you sent
my God.
you sent me a screenshot of where those were. Check it.
Okay, I'm gonna check it right now. You better not be gaslighting.
Wow, the trust here. Listen. If it's the same, we move it up a bit. I've earned that much respect.
Hey, did you change it before I screenshot it? I hate you. This is not right. This is not right.
Yeah.
Yo, what? Gaslighter.
I had a really compelling argument. No, because I would have put Thor Ragnarok and would recommend, and you were gonna put it in absolute trash, so we settled on mid. Actually, I couldn't put it underneath the original Thor. I feel like it's the best Thor movie. Period.
Wait. Okay. Like super honesty time. did you change the order or
No, I didn't.
Okay.
If anything, I'm like I play by the rules, you know, super fair.
You either just gaslit me and this is gonna be posted on the internet forever, or I actually like my memory failed me severely and I really desperately don't want Thor Ragnarok to be
Honestly,
scored this highly. Like there's no way.
If I knew I can get away with this, I would have moved it even higher, you know. But
No. Put it second place. It's definitely not better than.
Sorry, dude. This is where we actually like. We argued about the Hulk, but this is where our friendship is on the line. I do think Thor Ragnarok is a
Wow.
really good movie.
Oh my goodness! The whole point of this channel is that we're so different and that our friendship is never on the line. So you
This
can't.
is,
You
this
can't
is
say
where I
that.
draw the line, Iby. This is where Thor Ragnarok is where I draw the line.
Okay, fine, fine. You get to play this trump card, but I get that.
You,
Now I have a trump card. Deal?
you had it with like moving Hulk down.
No, we discussed Hulk and it got moved down. There's not really much of a like discussion going on here. You're just saying I'm drawing a line. So I'm telling you, fine. You get to draw the line here, but I get to do that with another movie. Okay.
Okay, any upcoming movie you get to do whatever you want with.
Okay. Deal.
Cool.
All right. So what's next?
Little did he know the rest suck.
Just,
not really.
just
not
wait
really.
till I shake things up.
There's some gems. There's some gems. All right. After are we good with where Shang-Chi is above Thor?
Yeah. I mean, I have no choice. Yeah.
But like it's underneath. It's underneath Age of Ultron, right?
Yes. Yes. For sure.
Okay. Next up is Eternals. Ooh, where does this go?
I think this one is the best of the absolute trash. But
Okay.
there is very little about this movie that was not messy. And there were some questionable scenes in there. It felt like a lot like what you said before. Like it was very like like telling, not showing.
Mhm.
Even though it had like a star-studded cast, like the cast were all like big names,
Yeah.
and like they even got a couple of like celebrities in there, like
Yeah.
like Harry Styles and
Hairstyles,
stuff.
yeah. Which also
it-
never came back again. Okay, here's me personally. I feel like this movie fits in mid because it's a mid movie. I don't. It had probably the best speedster scene in cinema that we've seen.
Okay.
Is that good enough to carry this movie? I don't know. I don't think so. Because you're right. There is a lot of telling, not showing. There is a lot of like plot messiness. There's a lot of similar to Shang-Chi. It's like none of these characters came back again.
It's not just that none of them came back, is that honestly some of them were very well done.
Mhm.
But the movie was very cringy. Like I don't know if you felt that way too, but there was so many parts of it that I was just watching. I was like had this come out 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was very like I don't know, it just lackluster. Like it was just like they spent so much on marketing this movie and the expectations were huge. The cast were so much, the budget was like inflated, and then when I watched it, I just walked out. I was like, that was something I watched. Like honestly, we were laughing at the movie for a lot of it. Like there were so many scenes that were just not meant to be funny, but were funny, you know. But performances by certain actors were really good.
Yeah.
Like I forget the actor's name, but he's the one who played the Joker in the Batman.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Barry Cohen. I may have butchered his last name, but yeah, he's the one who's playing. Who did such a fantastic. Honestly, Kumail Nanjiani also did a great job. And of course, Icarus was good too. Like Richard Madden, who plays him, was really good. But it was just too silly. Like it was just too silly. Like I don't know.
Also, I didn't like the whole betrayal scene with the kid character.
Yeah.
I recently see this is telling because I recently rewatched this movie and I forgot all the characters.
Yeah, is it Sprite?
Yeah, Sprite. Yeah, exactly. And
Okay. Apparently, like I'm kind of like peeking at the cast list now. apparently Mahershala Ali was in this movie as Blade.
Yeah,
It's, like, listed in the credits.
it was in the scene where Kit Harington, Jon Snow from Game of Thrones, grabs the sword and he's like, "Oh," he says something I honestly forgot, but like,
and Blade is in that scene.
he's not in that scene. It's just a voice. It's just his voice.
Okay. I guess because I was like, I 100% did not see him in that scene.
No. Watched it twice. Not there.
He's trying to gaslight me.
Yeah, bro, you forgot the scene where they go to like the nightclub and they start like killing vampires. It's like iconic. Yeah.
Anyways, so
honestly, I do think McCurry carries the movie. You know, the speedster.
Yeah.
Just this speed, like the running scenes were pretty cool. Honestly, like I want to see more.
The fact they had everything in their recipe to make a great film and fumbled it this hard for me. Really puts it in that absolute trash. Like it's definitely far better than everything that's on there. But if someone came to me and was like, "Hey, should I watch Miss Marvel or The Eternals?" I'd be like, "Yeah, watch Miss Marvel." If they came to me and they're like,
"Yeah,
sorry, Captain Marvel." If they came to me and they're like, "Should I watch Captain America: The First Avenger or Eternals?" I'd be like, "Yeah, watch Captain America." You know what I mean? Like,
I get it. It's like less consequential on the whole storyline. It is technically a more complete movie, but like on a technicality, it's like it's not as fun. Also, it's very forgettable. Yeah,
Listen,
okay. Where do it?
put in absolute trash at the very top, and let's just
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
Though let the record be clear. I would put this in absolute cinema. Eternals is the best movie ever. We love this
This
movie.
guy.
Yo, what's wrong
All
with
right.
you? Okay.
We got
Next up is
I said Pink Panther.
no. It's
we
Doctor
have...
Strange. Actually, these are not in order.
Oh,
Should have
oh,
known
okay,
that.
okay.
Well,
Doctor
technically,
Strange.
next up is Spider-Man: No Way Home, which we already ranked. So let's jump into Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
This one is watched on an airplane above the first Captain America movie, but below Captain Marvel, in my opinion.
Oh, straight up. No foreplay. Hey, just this is where it goes.
Nope. No, this film was super disappointing. It also had like the makings to be great.
Sam
We
Raimi was
got to
back.
see, yeah, we like there was a lot of exciting things, and it just
Do you
the
want
whole
to
like Wanda's villain arc in this film was so
underwhelming?
yeah, it felt like a really poor conclusion to an amazing
Yeah,
build.
the way it ended wasn't my favorite.
Another thing about this movie was that it was overshadowed by Everything Everywhere All at Once, which was like also like fantastical and magical movie that did it really well. And then seeing this movie,
Yeah,
and
it did
it's an
multiverse.
MCU
Yeah,
movie.
it did multiverses in a better way.
Yeah, and some of the CGI, like the eyeball on his forehead, like I don't know.
Yeah. Though some of the effects were cool. Sorry, where did you say you wanted to put this?
Probably below Captain Marvel, but above Captain America. Do you agree? You're pretty like easygoing on this one.
Yeah, this one was one of my. I don't know. Like I do like some of the scenes, but like I kind of clocked out after like they introduced the Illuminati and then just killed all of them in one go. And
yeah, and it didn't even kill them all in like a meaningful way. It didn't progress the plot.
It felt like cameos for the sake of cameos, and it felt like, hey, you guys like John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. Let's give him to you, but like not in the rest of the MCU and just for this one scene.
Yeah, it was just not great.
But Black Bolt was there, and Black Bolt could kill her with one word.
Yeah, and for some reason he didn't say the word, and for some reason they decided to explain that to her. Like, there's this evil witch who's super powerful, and we're all scared of her. So what we're gonna do is tell her exactly how this guy could kill her. It's so stupid. Anyways,
not very smart from Mr. Fantastic,
who is the smartest human alive apparently. Anyways, moving forward.
All right, next up, your favorite movie, Thor: Love and Thunder. We actually watched this in cinemas together, huh?
Yes, we did. And it was a hell of a time.
Yeah. I know for a fact you love this. Was rewatching this worth it?
Yes.
I'll be honest, I did not rewatch this. I started it and I was like, no.
honestly,
I watched
the biggest question here is, does it go above Eternals or beneath it?
I don't think it goes above Black Widow or Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Really? Okay.
It had a good scene with the fight with the shadows, which I did rewatch the clip for. Besides that, I don't know. It's either like the humor. Like I really like Taika Waititi. I loved Love and Thunder. I love a lot of his Ragnarok. I mean, I didn't love Love and Thunder.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All the things that I mentioned about why I don't like Love and Thunder, Ragnarok, are what made Love and Thunder bad. Like to me, it was like the seed was planted in Ragnarok, and this was the tree.
I feel like Ragnarok did it well. This is where, to me, it felt very much like this kid at class who says a really funny joke and you laugh. That's Ragnarok. And then he keeps saying that joke 10 times throughout the rest of the year, and it's like, yo, just leave. We don't need you anymore. Yeah. Oh my god. I would put it here.
Do it.
Do it. Yeah.
Do it. Okay.
Next up.
What's next?
Is Pink Panther, which is
Black Panther. Yeah.
Wakanda Forever. Way better on the rewatch. I'll start with that.
Watch on an airplane, but at the very top.
Oh, actually, ooh.
That's where it goes for me.
Ooh, I put it a bit higher. I did like Namor. I did also like that they called him Love No More. Like no love.
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
more. I also love the CGI. Some of the CGI, especially with like Ironheart, wasn't too good on a rewatch. Even the Black Panther 2 wasn't. But like these were filmed during COVID. Like I do give them
Yeah,
some.
there's a lot of stuff surrounding
Yeah,
that film that made it tough. Honestly, I'm
yeah,
okay to put it at the end of mid.
yeah. Like yeah, just also like the first watch around was very emotional because Chadwick Boseman and stuff. But
Yeah,
the rewatch kind of like
that's what it was for me.
yeah,
You know, there was a lot of like emotion
yeah.
that
There were
made me like this movie a lot more than I should have.
yeah.
So on that rewatch, it just felt lackluster.
I would put it over Iron Man 3 maybe because it did have some good action scenes.
But so did Iron Man 3,
Oh, yeah,
no?
Iron Man 3 did too, yeah.
And honestly, Iron Man 3 was one of the last movies where like there was no problem at all with the CGI.
Hmm.
Like that had great CGI. Like so many scenes, like the scene of the house collapsing and stuff. Like Marvel could never nowadays do something
Yeah.
that good. I don't know. Okay, what do we have next?
Your second favorite movie of all time. What do you get when you take ants and then you make them quantum sized? I'll give you the answer.
Quantum Mania.
Quantum Mania. Yeah, just pop this up there.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I feel like this is where Marvel peaked. Murdoch was epic.
I think he was by far the most compelling villain in the entire
Yeah,
MCU.
yeah. Him and Kang were just like like oh, what's better than the Thanos? Two Thanoses.
That was like the Hardy Boys.
Yeah,
the ultimate tag team.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just never top that.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that's where it goes. After that
Okay.
is
We should probably revert that.
we're
okay.
not keeping this.
No, I can't. There's just too much debate that's going to happen about the next few movies.
Yeah, we lose all credibility at this point. It's like,
Yeah. Whatever fans we've managed to retain up to this point in this
This is
video,
where
I
they
think
clock
after
off.
seeing this, they just like, but they didn't even stop the video. They just like pull the gun to their mouth.
yeah,
like,
they're like, yeah, I'm done. All right, yeah.
Stop it.
Stop it. Where do we put this?
Above the second Thor movie.
Above
Yes,
Love and Thunder.
but below. No, below Love and Thunder. Come on.
Yeah, just a bunch of yeah. The Ant-Man movies aren't doing too great here.
I think I think they weren't given the love they deserve. You know,
Yeah.
like they were kind of like.
Yeah,
I'm surprised there's so many of them. Like
Yeah.
Ant-Man got the
Mo-
second most amount of movies.
he got a
on screen.
trilogy, which
Yeah.
at this point, Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor has got
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man and Thor. Yeah,
The Spider-Man 2, yeah.
so it's interesting.
Yeah, like not even Black Panther had it. The
Yeah,
Hulk
no.
didn't even have another movie, like
yeah.
a second like,
He,
sequel.
he was tied in some like cinema rights, but yeah, like
Yeah, I mean, but yeah,
Ant-Man had 2 movies before Black Widow got her first, which
and
speaks
before
volumes.
and Doctor Strange too.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange before he got
His second.
his second movie.
All
All right,
all right. Now we get into what saved Marvel. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. 1, 2, 3.
I think I would put this.
Here's the thing. This movie was I watched this at the cinema with my cousin. Okay? My cousin laughed at every single scene. Every single joke that they wrote. He was the target audience for this.
He ate it up.
Dude, I kid you not. Like, I swear, like, at one point I stopped watching the movie and just watched him. Like, this guy was laughing at every single joke.
So you're also ranking. You're also ranking his laughs here.
Yeah, dude. Even like the dumbest joke, like Quill jumping in a car and like swearing at someone, he'd like giggle, and I'm like, dude.
He was part of the like testing, you know, like when
Yeah,
was it?
Like yeah, it was part of the screen testing gang. Like he got this movie greenlit. Like there's some Hollywood writer who was writing the scene like aiming for my cousin. You know, it's like yeah, this guy is gonna love this.
He was at like a coffee shop and your cousin was sitting there and he asked him, he's like, you know, what do you find funny?
When
And he
he
just
was-
like
when he's like,
took
oh,
notes.
I want these type of scenes. It also did have some heart. We had like we got Rocket Raccoon's
But it was-
backstory.
It was one of the first times that I felt like
You cried in
James Gunn
cinema, yeah,
let-
yeah.
James Gunn let an emotional moment sit for a bit.
Oh yeah, fair.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
We also did get the Mary Poppins scene in the previous one, but like yeah, there was that joke where it's like, I'm Mary Poppins.
Yeah. Yeah. I think where you have it hovering is where I'd put it.
Ooh, It is better. I do think it's better than the first Guardians. I still like the second Guardians a bit more, but that's my bias there. Yeah. Would you put it over like Avengers or Spider-Man: Homecoming? No Way Home,
Yes.
I mean.
Yes.
You would put it above them?
I would put it above all of actually. No, I wouldn't.
We could do a
Look,
reshuffle
it's
after.
it's either at the top of would recommend or the bottom of absolute cinema.
Mhm.
But the thing is, I know a movie's coming next that I wanna.
You're playing the odds. You're Doctor
Okay, you
you're
know what?
Doctor Stranging it from the end of Infinity War.
You know
Where
what?
looking at
I
all the
would put it.
possibilities.
Yeah, I would put it to the end of absolute cinema. That's like
End of
as high
absolute
as I would. Put it,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what you
Well,
think too? Like
yeah,
what?
yeah. I feel like it fits between Guardians 1 and Guardians 2. So anywhere between that
Yeah.
is fair.
Me too. Me too. Yeah.
All right. Uh, all right. Next up is a movie that we both mid, which is The Marvels.
Girls get it done.
Girls get it. The Marvels. Uh, not gonna lie, second time around worse than the first.
I'm surprised there was a first for you because this was one of those movies I did not finish.
Actually,
I did not finish, and I did not rewatch for this video. So all I could say is it was, like that,
okay.
obviously.
Since you haven't, so I'll be the person with credibility here.
Hold on, but that's saying something, right? If I
Yeah.
can't finish a movie, like that is saying something. I think this is not better than Eternals.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, but like it's probably better than Endgame. Just the world they go to a world where like they need to sing all the time, and it's like, hey, I get that. Like we need more Marvel movies that do that. So because I'm the only one that's seen this twice, we'll put it up here.
You're gonna get that shit down right now.
Do you want to use maybe a veto power that you've acquired recently?
Not yet. Not yet. Nah, this one we're gonna argue about.
Okay. Well, realistically speaking, the plot was very convoluted. Like, if we're going to be technical here, I don't think it's better than the first Captain Marvel movie. I don't think it's better than the first Captain America movie.
It's not better than Eternals.
It's not better
Like
than the Eternals.
we can skip. Yeah.
Okay, so the question is it better than Black Widow?
No, because I actually finished that movie.
Okay, I'll put it above Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Okay. That I'm not gonna be too pushy because to me it would be even below Love and Thunder.
Oh wow, okay.
But yeah.
Okay, we'll put it here because we like girls on this channel. If you're a girl, please subscribe.
It's a weird way. That was like, I'm so sorry to everyone who's watching this. Like, I'm sorry. Like, what?
Have you seen our stats on YouTube? It's like they're all male.
Okay, I think that's normal given the domain.
Yeah, the domain that we're talking about. But like, yeah, if you're a girl and you're at this point of the movie, please subscribe. We like you on this channel.
I'm so sorry. I promise we're not like this at all. Okay.
Okay.
Let's just move swiftly forward.
Nothing happened. Move forward. Okay, so next up is Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah. Honestly, I was really hyped for this movie, and it lived up to the hype. I can't hate on this shit.
Honestly, I am not a big fan of Ryan Reynolds. Like I almost can't stand him.
Yeah, I know.
He's
I
not
know. You
bad.
keep messaging me about it, and it's like Ryan Reynolds is getting away with it again, and I'm like, oh, calm down.
Whenever anything happens, it's just damn Ryan Reynolds.
Damn Ryan Reynolds.
Tax bill comes. That Ryan Reynolds.
It's like the Dinkelberg meme, but like with Ryan Reynolds.
Very on. But yeah, it's definitely.
Honestly, like it literally created a whole genre with the like a pair edits.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, anti-emotions and stuff. It was really good.
I think above the first Avengers movie.
Above the first Avengers movie. Yeah. Yeah, fair. Like it did slow down a bit towards the middle, but we also got like incredible cameos in there too.
Yeah, some parts were great, some parts were not so great. Overall, it was like a great film. Like it was
enjoyable. It was fun,
nice.
right?
The bye intro was hilarious.
Honestly, in my opinion, I think it had one of the best end scenes, like end battle scene. No, sorry. In my opinion,
Can I ask you a
I
question?
think it had one of the best endings. Only second to like Endgame.
Yeah, listen, I'm looking at this right now. Okay,
Mhm.
I don't think it tops Guardians of the Galaxy. I think Guardians of the Galaxy was like
Better?
everything done right,
Mhm.
but I do think it was better than Iron Man.
Iron Man. So
Like,
we'll,
so
we'll,
so
we-
so
we'll
put it back.
reshuffle. We'll reshuffle in a bit.
Let's reshuffle this right now because it's bothering me so much. I think Iron Man should be below Wolverine and Deadpool and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Iron Man goes bottom of absolute
Oh,
cinema.
no. I meant right above Avengers.
Okay, that's Guardians of the Galaxy 2. There's Guardians of the Galaxy, the last one.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, I meant the Guardians movie that's there.
Okay, so Guardians 2.
Yes.
Okay, so above Avengers.
Yes, that's how I think this should be.
Okay. All right, yeah, fair. Honestly, at this point, all of them are kind of interchangeable. There are like some.
Yeah, like the gap is so small.
Yeah.
Like if there is one, it's like.
Also, it's like we've been filming for a while, so I'm just gonna let stuff win
Yeah.
sometimes.
Okay, so what do we have next?
Okay, we have Red Hulk meets Captain America.
Mid, I guess. Maybe at the
Oh
bottom
wow.
of mid.
Yeah, does not beat Eternals for me.
Oh, okay. Deal.
Oh wow, okay. Damn it! If I knew I was gonna get a freebie, I would have pushed Hulk a bit higher.
Honestly, I don't know how I feel about this film. Like, there were parts of it that were really, really bad, and parts of it that were interesting. It was like again, same thing where like the CGI was so much better than a lot of the stuff we've been getting. But then like seeing the Falcon like stop a swing from
a Red Hulk, and it's like, and the
was
whole
just
point of the
like-
movie is like he doesn't want to go on like super serums, like
Yeah.
and also the plot wasn't that good. There was a ton of
No, it wasn't.
reshoots and
Yeah.
questionable politics. It's just a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah. No, not great. Anyways, the last film
Last.
of the MCU
Yeah,
that we are covering.
the only one I've seen once. So
Me too.
So okay, also the
Sorry.
most recent movie that's out. Maybe by the time
Yes.
this video releases, Fantastic Four might be out, but it depends on
Yeah,
how
I
fast
mean,
we edit
I'm
this.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, judging on our backlog, I think Fantastic Four will be out by the time this gets uploaded.
Okay.
Like almost definitely.
So
Yeah.
are we on the same page on this? Because we haven't talked about this, and it's been.
I was
that
gonna say
lingering
mid, but at the very top of mid, because it was the return to form. Like this was the best MCU movie in a very long time, and a string of like horrible MCU.
See, here's the thing. That's what people say, but it's not been a long time. It's the best since Deadpool and Wolverine, which came out last year.
That's so true. You're right. I bought into the propaganda because I completely forgot that that's there. And look, I have them right here.
Yeah, you literally have the cups
Wolverine, I
over
have
there. Yeah.
Deadpool, and yeah. You know what? Drag that shit to the bottom of it.
It's actually pretty good. It's a pretty fun movie. Again, Taskmaster gets shafted really quick.
I mean, I don't give a shit. That's not my Taskmaster. Like the fact that happened just made me feel better.
Red
I was like, get out of here.
Red Guardians was
fraud.
pretty cool. Like it sticks out as a great movie in a sea of mid.
I would put it below Shang-Chi as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's higher than Ragnarok because I really like Ragnarok, and Ragnarok should be a bit higher, but that's neither here or there.
Okay, I didn't even get to use my trump card.
Yeah, I told you didn't have to. You know, it's
Anyways.
Do you want to
Okay,
move
so-
any movie anywhere else in this list? Like
Okay,
maybe
okay.
Hulk.
You can't say no.
Maybe Hulk.
Yeah, you can't say no. Yeah, I was gonna say Hulk to the very bottom of absolute trash.
Oh!
But I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, I said
Actually-
you can move stuff higher. You can't move
Yeah. Honestly, I'm happy with what we have here.
Yeah. Fair. They're all pretty good. Solid movies. Marvel's back, baby! Check it out!
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, there's Fantastic Four,
coming
Avengers,
soon.
Doomsday, and Secret Wars, which is going to be interesting. I don't know if they've slated any other movies besides like Avengers movies that are back to back, but hey, I'm down for it.
We know, like, like I'm super interested to see like how the X-Men start to fit into this universe, and like the Fantastic Four fit into this universe. What's gonna happen with Deadpool, and why was Thor crying?
Yes. Okay.
There's a few stuff.
All right, let's wrap this up. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you're still watching at this point, Message
Honestly,
Iby. Yeah,
something's wrong with you. You
yeah,
need
we're-
psychiatric help.
Send
Give me
send
the-
us your address. We'll ship you something.
100%.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for joining us on this chaotic journey. This video probably is way longer than it needed to be, and the discussions were way more chaotic than they need to be.
Yeah.
But that being said, don't forget to leave a comment to let us know that you made it this far. Give the video a like if you liked it. Give the video a dislike if you hated it. Subscribe regardless of whether you liked it and hated it.
Yeah.
Please.
Please. Yeah. We
And
need
hit the
those.
notification
Yeah,
bell
we need
if
those.
you want to see more of us,
Yeah, and
which would be pretty,
yeah,
outstanding.
Yeah, I don't know if they would, but especially towards the end, we kind of like lost the plot at some point.
Yeah.
Around the...
Yeah. If you want me to continue this show without Benny, also let us know in the comments. Just
Without.
yeah.
All right. Okay, we're done with this. Get out of here, guys.
Welcome to Title Issues, where the comics glow.